In a dramatic escalation of regional military posturing, the skies above the Red Sea and surrounding territories saw the thunderous roar of dozens of U.S. Air Force A-10 Warthog attack, jets deployed at full combat readiness. The decision came in response to increasing tensions and hostile activity attributed to Houthi militants, whose growing presence and aggressive tactics have triggered serious concern among allied forces in the region. The sudden surge of air power left both civilians and militants stunned, creating a ripple of panic throughout Houthi-controlled areas as the unmistakable profile of the A-10 loomed large in the sky. The A-10 Thunderbolt II, commonly referred to as a Warthog, is renowned for its exceptional close air support capabilities. Designed to take on heavily fortified ground targets, it has a well-earned reputation as a tank buster and battlefield enforcer. Equipped with a fearsome GAU-8 Avenger rotary cannon, the aircraft is capable of firing 3,900 armor-piercing rounds per minute. This display of force was not a routine show of strength. It was a clear message aimed directly at destabilizing the confidence of Houthi leadership and undermining their tactical operations in Yemen and beyond. Eyewitness reports from several regions under Houthi influence describe scenes of widespread confusion and alarm as the formation of A-10s conducted low-altitude sweeps over suspected militant outposts, weapons depots, and key transport routes. The distinctive growl of the Warthog's engines echoed across the region, serving as an audible warning of the devastating payloads they carry. In several instances, reconnaissance elements accompanying the attack jets confirmed the use of precision-guided munitions to eliminate radar stations and mobile missile launchers, significantly degrading the Houthis' ability to coordinate strikes or retaliate effectively. Sources within the Department of Defense confirm that the deployment is part of a broader strategy to increase aerial pressure and limit the Houthis' maneuverability, particularly as intelligence reports suggest renewed attempts by the group to target commercial shipping lanes and military assets. Naval operations in the Red Sea have been on heightened alert following a series of drone and missile attacks linked to Houthi factions. The sudden influx of air power is expected to serve as both a deterrent and a direct response capability to any escalations in the area. Military analysts point to the A-10's rugged durability and precise low-speed handling as ideal for missions in terrain common to Yemen and the surrounding regions. Its ability to loiter above a target area for extended periods while delivering accurate fire support makes it uniquely suited to counterinsurgency and anti-terror operations. Unlike high-speed multi-role jets, the Warthog is designed to operate in contested airspace and sustain damage while continuing its mission. In recent sorties, the aircraft have been spotted equipped with AGM-65 Maverick missiles, laser-guided bombs, and additional countermeasure systems, signaling a serious commitment to neutralizing threats with pinpoint accuracy. The psychological impact of the A-10 deployment cannot be overstated. For years, the Houthis have capitalized on asymmetric warfare tactics, using hit-and-run attacks, IEDs, and drone strikes to exert influence and disrupt coalition efforts. The sudden appearance of a large fleet of Warthogs sends a powerful countermessage that such tactics will be met with overwhelming and precise force. Unconfirmed reports suggest that several Houthi commanders have ordered the evacuation of key installations and issued radio silence orders in an effort to regroup and avoid further losses. On the diplomatic front, the deployment has garnered mixed reactions. While allies in the Gulf have expressed strong support for the move, seeing it as a long overdue show of force against an increasingly emboldened insurgency, some humanitarian organizations have raised concerns about the potential for civilian casualties in such a heavily populated conflict zone. The Pentagon, in response, emphasized that all missions involving the A-10s are being carried out under strict rules of engagement, with a priority placed on avoiding collateral damage. In interviews with military personnel involved in the operation, the morale appeared to be high. Pilots described their missions as essential to restoring stability and an opportunity to directly impact the enemy's ability to threaten peace. Maintenance crews worked around the clock to keep the aircraft fully operational, a testament to the logistical coordination and strategic planning behind the scenes. Satellite images showed multiple forward operating bases being reinforced to accommodate the incoming squadrons, complete with enhanced radar coverage and rapid refueling capabilities. Meanwhile, social media channels linked to Houthi supporters appeared flooded with speculation, fear, and disinformation. Some posts claim the A-10s had launched massive bombing raids, while others portray the deployment as an invasion in disguise. While such narratives are likely exaggerated, they reflect the widespread unease caused by the presence of such formidable firepower overhead. In war zones where psychological dominance can shape the outcome as much as physical control, the presence of the A-10s may already be achieving strategic gains without firing a shot. Looking ahead, the U.S. Air Force has signaled its intent to maintain a heightened presence in the region for the foreseeable future. Additional support elements, including AWACS surveillance aircraft and aerial refueling tankers, have reportedly been assigned to ensure continuous coverage and rapid response capabilities. These moves suggest that this deployment is not just a temporary show of strength, but part of a sustained campaign to break the Houthis' grip on key regions and restore measured control to coalition-aligned forces. The full extent of the impact of these operations will likely unfold over the coming weeks, as the Houthis adjust their tactics and U.S. forces calibrate their pressure. For now, though, one thing is clear. The deployment of dozens of A-10 Warthog attack jets has shaken the confidence of Houthi leadership, disrupted their command structures, and sent a resounding message that U.S. forces are prepared to take decisive action against any threat to regional stability. In the complex and ever-evolving landscape of Middle Eastern conflict, the Warthog's shadow casts long and ominous across enemy lines.